What will the major liabilities in the balance sheet of the bank consist of? Your biggest liabilities are by far the deposits that customers and clients have put into the bank. That is not the bank's money. Clients and customers have entrusted those funds to the bank, but the bank still owes these customers and clients that money. At some point, they're going to come and claim those funds back. In addition to that, to supplement the deposits that they receive from clients and customers, banks often borrow, and they may borrow through capital markets using instruments such as bonds. So bonds will frequently make up a significant portion of the liabilities that a bank has. And the benefit for them of issuing bonds is they've got that capital for extended periods of time, 5 years, 10 years, sometimes even longer. In addition, one of the liabilities you'll see on the balance sheet are impairment provisions. These are really provisions to say the advances book may be 10 billion, for instance, but implicit in that is a proportion of that 10 billion may default, may be bad debts. So perhaps 500 million at some point will crystallize into a bad debt. On the balance sheet of a bank, you'll see reflected there an impairment provision which puts aside the monies for the prospect that some of the loans that we've made will become bad eventually. And that's what the impairment provision talks to. The last section I really want to talk about is the equity section in the balance sheet of a bank. The equity section you're going to find is comparatively small relative to the total liabilities. So Basel III regulations prescribe minimum equity, but you're going to find that the equity section in terms of the ordinary share capital, the preference share capital, the retained earnings, they are in almost all banks going to constitute less than 20% of the overall liabilities or of the overall asset base in that particular organization.